Hello. Mic check. Check one, check two.
Mic check. Mic check. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Julianne Levy, Harmony at Home's Executive Director, and we're so pleased that you've joined us today for this virtual luncheon event. This is our first time going virtual. Normally we'd be in person, and I'm missing all of you and seeing you today, but I know you're out there and I feel your spirit, so thank you for being here. So today, the theme of our luncheon is perseverance and grit, standing mission strong. And that's what we've been doing for 8 months now, along with all of you. It's been a challenge. It's been tough. But we've been hanging in there. Our staff is amazing. Our whole team is amazing. We knew when we went to shelter in place that Harmony at Home had to step up and support our community more than ever. We didn't miss a beat. Within 1 week of shelter in place, we were serving our community virtually. So thank you to everyone for helping make that happen. It's been rough. It's been rough. But today, we have some tremendous support, and I want you to just congratulate with me and embrace with me our sponsors and our donors. We could not have done this without you. We are in tremendous gratitude. You're going to hear me thanking you a lot today. There's just so much gratitude to go around. We have our presenting sponsors, which is just a beautiful category we've never had before. We have diamond sponsors. Thank you so much. We have platinum and gold sponsors. We have silver sponsors, which are just so beautiful. And we have our bronze and friends. And everybody has just made such a difference, as have all of you. So thank you. You notice our beautiful flowers surrounding us. Thank you to our florists, Matsui, Fleur de Soleil. Thank you, all of you. There are many ways for you to give today. We have text to give, and you can see that in our lower corner. You can click the donate button on our website. You can mail in a check if that's easiest for you. So thank you again for joining us. And you know, I did also want to acknowledge our board of directors. We have an incredible board of directors. Ever since day one that Harmony at Home started 17 years ago, we've had board members that are committed to our mission and support us every day. So thank you to all of you for your service. So Harmony at Home has been partnering with an organization called Teen Success Inc. for about 6 years now. It's a fabulous collaboration. Teen Success Inc. is based out of Milpitas. This is a program that is so near and dear to my heart because we are impacting 2 generations at a time. We're impacting young moms and their babies. We're witnessing in real time cycles being broken. It is fabulous. We're lifting these young moms out of poverty through their efforts and our support. And today I have the pleasure of introducing to you one of Harmony at Home's Teen Success Inc. members, Jessica. Jessica is going to share a few words with you about the impact the program has had on her life and her baby. So please meet Jessica and Caden.
Programs like Teen Success Inc. have helped me to, well, not just me, but me and my son, to further our future so that way we have a better life. If it wasn't for Harmony at Home, I probably wouldn't have finished high school. They explained to me that I can still do it, that there is a lot of ways I can get support for daycare so I can go to school. They helped me to enroll into Mount Toro, and I actually finished a year before I was supposed to finish. I think my life has changed dramatically, like so much since I had a baby. Since before I had a baby, I was into a lot of drugs and alcohol, stuff like that. I definitely have changed my whole entire life since then. Like I don't have the same friends, I don't party, I don't drink and stuff like that. I have a job now, I go to school, and I take care of my baby. I just can't express my feelings towards how happy it makes me feel to know that someone is, even though they don't even know me and they don't know my child, that they're still willing to support and do everything they can to help further my future and my child's future.
Thank you, Jessica. We are so proud of you and all your accomplishments. It's just incredible, and we wish you the best, and we're just grateful that you're part of our program. So I want to remind you that there's many ways to give. You can text to give. Look at my phone. You put in 243-725. You put in Harmony at Home, one word. You push send and a link will pop up. It's easy peasy. You can also donate through our website. You can also mail in a check. So thank you. So I have the pleasure today of introducing Frances Pinky Wiesner. Pinky has been with Harmony at Home for probably about 13 years now. She knows our programs inside and out. She is our bullying prevention warrior. So many of you already know her. Pinky is going to present our programs to you today. Who better than Pinky? She knows them well. So please meet Pinky.
Thanks, Julianne, and welcome everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Pinky Wiesner. I'm the Bullying Prevention Program Manager, and this is indeed a year for perseverance and grit. A virtual event has presented us challenges, but it also allows friends from all over the United States and all over the world to join us today. Thank you for standing strong with us. Our mission: to end the cycles of violence and abuse by empowering children and young adults with the knowledge, skills, and confidence to lead healthy and productive lives, provides direction in all of our programming. Harmony at Home began in 2004 with one program, the Sticks and Stones School-Based Counseling Program. We now offer 6 programs. My first position with Harmony at Home was as a Sticks and Stones counselor. I learned so much about the resilience of the human spirit. One little girl never spoke in group. In 10 sessions, I never heard her voice. At our last meeting, I asked all the kids in that group, what was your favorite moment from Sticks and Stones? How did it help you? She was the very first one to speak up, and she said, it really helped to talk about our feelings. In that moment, I realized she had been participating every week in her very own way. Kids connect with counselors, and they connect with each other, and Sticks and Stones works. Most noteworthy about our bullying prevention programming is that we teach the adults. Bullying is peer abuse, and it involves an inherent imbalance and misuse of power. Kids need help to equalize that imbalance. If adults provide children with opportunities to practice assertion skills when those are safe, and provide safe ways to report bullying when they need our help, and provide appropriate responses to reporting, bullying cannot persist under those circumstances. In the community counseling program, we have the opportunity to serve many populations, and we provide support in a wide variety of areas, including we reach families, we reach individuals, we reach students attending after-school programs via the Boys and Girls Club, and community partners for youth. It's wonderful. The teen counseling and summer camp programs change the direction of young people's lives. Kids who live with extraordinary challenges come together and live in community with each other in nature. Some of the students who have participated in the earliest years have become leaders and mentors for subsequent groups. Many remain in communication with Julianne, and they say, we did it. We broke the cycles. Teen Success, Inc. is our newest program. TSI honors, encourages, and advocates for teen mothers. This program teaches teen moms that they are the best first teachers of their own children. Our lead advocates provide the social and emotional support that members need to stay healthy, make safe choices, finish high school, and more. Children First is the only program of its kind in Monterey County. We coach parents who are experiencing a challenging separation or divorce to protect and support their children through the situation. Family dissolutions are always a challenge, and kids are already disadvantaged by that situation. We help parents remain on the side of their children rather than asking their children to choose a side. Harmony at Home is funded by school and community partners, foundations, businesses, and private donors like all of you. We are supported by wonderful community partners, and it's our pleasure to proudly display their names and logos in celebration of our partnerships. We are also very proud to partner with multiple school districts. Thank you all for your support in doing this essential work. And now I have the opportunity to introduce a video, two good friends of mine, Janet Gutierrez, who is the principal at Baranda Meadows Elementary School, and one of the 6th grade teachers at Baranda Meadows, Vicente Navarro, are going to talk to you about the bullying prevention programming there.
I've been following this program, and particularly the coordinator, one of the coordinators of the program is Pinky. She's amazing at what she does, and she has this presence, this aura about her that really brings the program to life, and it really makes our staff and our students and our community feel connected.
We've been trying out the different types of team building provided by the program, and you know, my students have been able to feel that well, first of all, they're engaged, but at the same time, they feel that connection with other students as well as with the teacher. And talked about bullying, talked about bystanders, and then, you know, they find different ways, different knowledges and different skills to try to, you know, handle a certain situation.
Students seem more connected. They seem like they feel like they're belonging to the classroom. And that's really important right now. You know, if we want to tap into students to learn the academic content, it's really important for them to feel socially and emotionally safe, given the current pandemic that we're in.
My students are getting a lot of benefit out of it, whether it's, you know, situations that happen at school or at home. You know, I think the Oveas teaches them to be ready with those skills, with that knowledge. So it empowers my students to make those great decisions to become a better citizen.
I think it's the mindset that we're trying to shift. Oveas is a very much trauma-informed curriculum. And right now, again, our students are in need of that social-emotional piece and in need of that connection with another adult aside from their family, right? So I think Oveas does that, and I'm very much proud to have Oveas at our school.
Thank you, Janet and Vicente. We just appreciate all the hard work that you're doing along with so many of our partners. You know, we would not be able to do this work if it weren't for our community partners. We partner with schools, as you've heard about, nonprofits, we partner with businesses, and it's just critical. I mean, there's just too many to name. Rancho Cielo, Sun Street Centers, Partners for Peace, Community Partnership for Youth, Community Alliance for Safety and Peace. I could go on and on. There's so many more. And we just thank you all so much for your partnerships and collaboration. So, you know, this is really cool, but because we're virtual, this is an upside. We've actually gone national. This is incredible. Thank you, Cindy Miles from Utah, for tuning in. We also want to do some shout outs to Massachusetts, Wisconsin, Florida, Oregon, New Mexico, Northern California region, and of course our Central Coast. So it's just heartwarming to know that so many of you from all around the country are tuning in today, along with our local friends. So thank you. So when I think back 17 years ago, when we started Harmony at Home, you know, we really wanted to bring these programs that I'd been working on all around the county, and it just wasn't happening in the way that I was hoping. So I talked to my brother, Mike. We have a really good relationship, and he's just always supported me. Excuse me, I get a little choked up. He's just always supported me in the work I do. And we started talking, and you know, I said, what are we gonna do? He said, let's start our own nonprofit, and that was 17 years ago. And so it's very personal to our family. My mom and dad, my husband, our whole families have helped us so much start this project. And so Michael's gonna share a few words with you today about the beginnings of Harmony at Home.
Back in 2004, my sister and I, Julianne, started Harmony at Home with the idea that we wanted to provide services to kids that she'd already been doing programs. We wanted to provide those programs in a consistent and stable way. Julianne was really frustrated because she was running these programs through local organizations, and what would happen is it'd be working fine and then they'd run out of funding and they'd have to close down the program. The programs that she was running were being delivered in an inconsistent way. So we started talking about it and we said, why don't we start our own nonprofit? Because that way we can bring in the funding and we can make sure that these programs are continuing to be delivered in a stable and consistent way. We started on a shoestring and now we're serving 13,000 kids a year. We've got 50 people out there doing the job in the fields. It's very efficient. 90% of what we raise in fundraising goes to the programs themselves. So I'm really proud of what we've achieved. In times like this, during a pandemic, such as we're experiencing right now, it's really critical that we keep providing these services. These are the times when funding tends to dry up, and so we really need your support in helping us continue to make sure these services are provided in a consistent and stable way going forward. We see the results in kids who are helped by our programs and who then make good choices and go on to lead productive lives as opposed to joining gangs or just continuing that cycle of violence in their families when they have kids. So I'd say breaking that cycle, which is one of our key mission goals. To see that actually happen over the last 17 years I've been involved has been really, really rewarding. Please join me and my family in this very difficult time supporting Harmony at Home. It's critical that we have your support during this time. I really appreciate you participating today. Thanks again for all your support.
Don't forget, there are many ways to give today. You can text to give, you can go to our website, you can also mail us a check, excuse me, whatever works best for you. So thank you, Michael, my bro. I really appreciate those special words. Thank you. And all of this couldn't be possible without our incredible staff. We have tremendous managers running our programs, and today I have the pleasure of introducing to you another program manager, Lorena Rodriguez, who is our Sticks and Stones program manager. Sticks and Stones is a transformative program, and it's really impacted not only the children but the parents. And Lorena is going to introduce to you today one of our parents who is going to share with you the impact that Sticks and Stones has had on her family. So please meet Lorena Rodriguez.
Thank you, Julianne. My name, Lorena Rodriguez, and I am program manager for Sticks and Stones. And I'm so very honored to be the one to introduce to you all this next video, which is a testimonial. It's a very empowering testimonial from one of our parents that is here to share with all of you her personal experience with Sticks and Stones. And so for all of us that are in the field of counseling and therapy, we go into this field knowing that we will not always see the immediate fruits of our work. But through her words in this testimonial, we really get to see that we're truly making a difference, especially now in these difficult times. We're really having that opportunity to help students and families. Let's take a look.
About 3 years ago, my oldest son was having some trouble. His father and I separated, and so he was having some issues at school, and one of his teachers suggested the program. It was then when Anthony started with the Sticks and Stones program. As a parent, I really appreciate, in our case, Miss Lorena reaching out, and it's not just therapy with the boys, but also if they bring something to her attention, she's also brought it to my attention where there's things as parents that we also have flaws and things that we need to work on, and open up that communication with the children. So it's been really beneficial to all of us. The distance learning has been challenging, not just for the kids, I can't imagine for the teachers and staff, but also for the parents. And Anthony was having some issues just all the way around. I think it was the setting of being in daycare, not having those social skills with other kids. Miss Lorena reached out to us and we were able to start back on the program, and the kids are just so excited to know that Thursdays are their days. Sticks and Stones was our saving grace, especially back in March when COVID hit, where my children were still able to have that connection with another adult that was part of the school and have that social interaction, and have someone that was also a safe haven where they can talk about their feelings, how things were affecting them at home. Programs like these are essential, especially when you have the appropriate person who can talk to you about maybe how you can better your skills or how you can benefit in building that communication with your children, helping them face the challenges that are on a daily basis and keeping them busy, allowing them to grow as little people as well.
Thank you, Veronica. That was just lovely. Just so heartwarming to hear how this program has impacted families. So as you can see, it doesn't only impact the children. So when children in our school programs learn about healthy communication and ways to interact with their families and just alternatives to violence and all that, they bring it home. And it impacts the whole family. So we've seen that, just the beauty of that. As Veronica really just articulated for us, don't forget, there's lots of ways to give today. Text to give, go to our website, donate, or mail in a check. So I have the pleasure of introducing to you two of our board members who you've already seen, Don Leach and Leslie Finnegan. But they're going to talk to you today about our Legacy Circle. It just really warms my heart to see how far we've come with Legacy. So please meet Don Leach and Leslie Finnegan.
I'm Don Leach. I'm a member of the board of directors. I've been a member for 4 years. I'm constantly awed by the programs and the depth of those programs at Harmony at Home and the commitment of its staff in carrying out the mission of Harmony at Home to break the cycles of abuse and violence and to empower young people with the knowledge and the skills and the confidence to lead healthy and productive lives.
I absolutely love this organization and all the incredible work that it does every day in our community.
It's easy for me to support Harmony at Home, and I thank everybody for their consideration of supporting Harmony at Home as well.
I support Harmony at Home by giving my time and my talent serving on the board. I also want to support Harmony at Home financially. I have made the organization a beneficiary in my revocable living trust.
For those people or for anyone else who might want to support Harmony at Home in the future, please reach out to us because there are ways to provide a plan for your giving as you're planning for your estate. That's called planned giving.
I love planned giving because it allows me to make a bigger gift to Harmony at Home, one that I know will have a bigger impact someday when I'm gone.
Donors can retain the control of their gift by naming a specific program of Harmony at Home that they wish to benefit, or they could leave their gift unrestricted and let Harmony at Home determine what the greatest need is. Whether you're donating today or considering making a planned gift for the future, please consider becoming a member of our Legacy Circle. Our Legacy Circle recognizes those folks who have made lifetime gifts of $25,000 or who have made a gift in their estate plans for Harmony at Home. I am a member of the Legacy Circle. I've made a provision for Harmony at Home in my IRA.
Please join me and countless other donors in supporting Harmony at Home and join our Legacy Circle. Thank you.
Thank you, Don and Leslie. Just such a beautiful way to express how people can best support Harmony at Home. Please join our Legacy Circle. We just have some incredible names on this, that are part of the circle now, and we just hope that you'll just recognize them and honor them, and we're just so grateful. So thank you again, so much gratitude today. So thank you to all of you who have joined our Legacy Circle. And please just contact me if you have more questions or you'd like to hear more about this. So thanks again for that. So we have, as I've mentioned before, an incredible board of directors. And Jose Ariola and I have worked together for a long time. We sit on the Juvenile Justice Commission together. We've worked together on the Community Alliance for Safety and Peace, and the list goes on. And I've just always admired Jose and the work he's doing in our community. And I can't tell you how honored I, along with our entire board, was when Jose agreed to be one of our directors. So today he's going to share a few words with you as to why he sits on Harmony at Home's board. Jose Arreola.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. Julianne, it's my sincere pleasure to be a part of the board of directors for Harmony at Home. I'm a proud board member. I'm the newest board member, and I've been a big fan of Harmony at Home for a long time. As Julianne said, we've worked together, we've partnered together, and I've gotten a chance to see exactly how Harmony at Home goes about achieving its very important mission of breaking the cycles of violence and abuse. They do so in a collaborative way that's inclusive, and they seek to partner with as many organizations as they can. And this has allowed them to bring their mission to scale, which is something we don't often see in a lot of nonprofits because they don't always have very large budgets. But through their strategic partnerships, they're really able to bring completion of their mission and all their wonderful programs to thousands of youth all over Monterey County. And it's that impact and scale that's made me such a big fan for such a long time, and now a very proud board member of Harmony at Home. At this time, I'd like to introduce fellow board members Susan Press and Alan Sherwood to speak more about the Legacy Circle.
I wanted to be able to give back to the community in a broad-based sort of way, and to intervene with families to give them a chance at a better life. And what better way than through the 6 programs run by Harmony at Home. They intervene all the way from the community level down to infancy. I support this organization because I can see the outcome. They have all their systems in place. All their resources go to helping the children and the families and the communities. If I were going to put my money in a place that I thought it would do the best for all involved, it would be Harmony at Home. They're doing it right and they're doing it well.
There's a sense of pleasure helping other people, and there's a sense of self-fulfillment when you do these kind of things that lasts far longer than the short time that you're with them. So I think if I was to quantify it, I would say it's a feel-good moment and worth everyone taking advantage of it. I kind of got involved in this with Susan because she talks about it over dinner a lot, and we discuss these things. I thought, this is something that we're retired now, you can really sink your teeth into and see the end result when you're done. And to me, that means a great deal.
My grandparents immigrated to this country. They came from both Portugal and from Spain. They came in the early 1900s. They were farm workers. Their lives were very, very hard, and their children suffered. They suffered greatly, including my mother, from the poverty that accompanies that kind of immigration. So I know about the stories that I'm hearing here, and I know that they're true. I know about them in my own family. And I know that if there had been a Harmony at Home available to them, life would have been much easier. I'd like to invite all who are watching today to join me and Alan in considering donating to Harmony at Home. I can assure you that every dollar helps, and every dollar will go directly to helping these children. It's very heartwarming. If you want to do something to help, this is the place. And we invite you to join us. You can be a donor, join us as a volunteer, and you might consider joining us on the board. Thank you.
Thank you, Jose, and thank you, Susan and Alan, for your tremendous support. It's just so heartwarming and interesting to hear about people's histories. I loved hearing that from Susan, and Susan has been just such a huge support for me as a mentor and a guide, and just a very significant donor to our organization. So thank you both. And I just, again, want to recognize our board of directors. You know, something really special about Harmony at Home's board of directors is they come with no other agenda than what's best for children and families in our community. That's all they care about. They just want to do what we need to do to support our community. No other agenda than that. And I think that's why Harmony at Home has been so successful over these past years. So thank you again to our board of directors. So now, you've heard a lot about our partnerships, and I'm going to introduce Ron Johnson, the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Monterey County. They've been a fabulous partner to us for many, many years, and Ron and I have developed just a very, very long-term special relationship. So Ron's going to share some words with you about this partnership.
Julianne and her team came in and incorporated the Sticks and Stones program, actually trained our Boys and Girls Club staff to help us work with kids a little bit more effectively, process their emotions, and then also just really helped us with actually having counselors on site to work with our kids. To have a professional counselor to listen to them and coach them has really helped with our club culture. We have 300 kids a day that come into each one of our clubhouses, and probably 10 of them a day need some type of counseling. They need the one-on-one person that they can confide in and kind of share what's going on, the adversity that's going on in their lives. There was this one kid who, this is over 10 years ago, he was just an angry young man. He was probably 10 years old at the time. Flash forward 10 years later, he joined the military and he came into town. He was actually stationed in Afghanistan, but he came back and he came back with his fiancée, a beautiful young lady, invited us to his wedding, just over at Lover's Point. And he came in, he said, I just wanted to see you guys. I wanted my fiancée to meet you because you meant so much to me. And he said, I'm sorry for all the grief that I put you guys through. I know I was a mess and blah, blah. And I just, we were like, no, man, you were fine. And, you were going through things. It's okay. And then he said, how's that counselor doing? How's that, Miss Julianne, how's she doing? I said, she's still doing it. She's still counseling. He said, would you thank her for me for all that she did and tell her that I'm all right? Tell her that I turned out okay. And he said, she saved me. He said, she saved my life.
Okay, thank you, Ron. All right, you've already seen me cry once today. Now it's twice. Oh, wow. Yeah, we've made an impact, not just me, all of our team. A tremendous impact. There's so many young people out there who've been the recipients of these services who are now, as Pinky mentioned earlier, contributing, giving back to our society. And it's due to the support that they've received over the years from our programs as well as many other in the community. So thank you again, Ron. So I want to remind you all that there's 3 ways to give. Text to give, go to our website, click the donate button, or mail in a check. So thank you for that. So appreciate your support. So I also would like to thank, again, so much thanks to go around today, our ad hoc committee. Our ad hoc committee was incredible. They put countless hours into developing this virtual event today. You can only imagine how much has gone into this. And I'm tremendously just grateful to all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Thank you again to all of our sponsors, all of our donors. We could not do this without you. The Teen Success Inc. program that you heard about today, that is fully donor funded. It's an expensive program, but the investment is worth it. All of our programs are. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your ongoing support. I really want to thank the Garcia family for opening their home to us today. Thank you, Alex, Mag One Media, Esmeralda Owen. You have done so much for us today. And thank you to all of you who have taken time out of your day to join us for this very special virtual event. We hope that the stories that you've heard today have inspired you. And we wish you the very best. Goodbye for now. Until next time. Thank you.